Hi, good morning. This is Anshul Vadva. I'm a part of Career Launch at Jalandhar. I have been taking care of quantitative aptitude for the past 5 years. Now, remainders number system is a very important part of CAT. It's a part of number system. So, number system is an important chapter in CAT. In the new pattern, there are around 8 to 10 questions from this very chapter. Now, what do you actually mean by remainders? When we talk about remainders, division comes to our mind. Like if we divide some number, let's say 73 with 4, so 4 ones are 4, 33, 4 eights are 32, and 1 is left out. This is the remainder, right? So remainder actually is the leftover. When you divide a number with another number, whatever is left over is called the remainder, right? Now, but in CAT and other aptitude exams like Bank PO, SSC, GRE, GMAT, we don't encounter simple questions on division. We encounter questions like there are huge numbers such as 34 raised to power 73 as given, which when divided by 4 we need to find out the remainder, or 43 raised to power 721 divided by 3 we need to find out the remainder, right? So this is a huge number. Dividing this number with 3 and finding the remainder looks tedious, but it's a very simple process. Now how do we do it? To understand this type of questions, we need to understand the basic rule of division, right? Now, what is the remainder when 50 is divided with 15? Pretty simple. The remainder is 5. When 17 is divided with 15, the remainder is 2. Okay. What is the remainder when 67 is divided with 15? The remainder is 7. When 33 is divided with 15, the remainder is 3. When 850 is divided with 15, what is the remainder? You can pause the video and calculate it. The remainder comes out to be 10, right? So this was pretty simple. The thing to be noticed here is that this 67 is actually 50 plus 17, 50 and 17. This 33 is 50 minus 17, and this 850 is 50 into 17, right? So here the remainder is 7. It comes from remainder 5 for 50 and remainder 2 for 7. So 5 plus 2 gives us 7. Same goes here. Remainder for 50 would be 5. Remainder for 17 was 2. 5 minus 2 gives us 3. And same goes here. 5 into 2 gives us 10. So what did we see? We saw that whatever number we apply, whatever operation we apply on the numbers gets applied on the remainders, right? So the same process can be applied to calculate those remainders which I have discussed earlier, right? Now let's suppose one question is there, let's say 9 raised to power 60 is divided with 8. What would be the remainder? Now 9 raised to power 60, what do we mean by 9? Okay, what is the remainder when 9 is divided with 8? The remainder is 1, right? When 9 into 9 is divided with 8, the remainder is 1, right? 1 into 1. Now, 9 raised to 60 is nothing but 9 multiplied 60 times. Every time it gets divided with 8, we get a remainder 1. So 1 into 1 into 1, 60 times would generate 1 raised to 60, which is actually 1. So this is the final remainder when 9 raised to 60 is divided with 8. Now we'll try this for another number. Let's say we have 9 raised to power 70 to be divided with 8. The remainder would be same, 1. Now if I change the divisor, let's say 9 raised to 60 is divided with 7. What would be the remainder? It could be 2 into 2 into 2 written 60 times. So what do we get? Generally students do this mistake that they consider 2 as our final remainder. No, 2 is not the remainder. It is 2 written 60 times, right? This becomes 2 raised to power 60. Now this 2 raised to power 60 cannot be the remainder because this is more than 7, and we studied it beforehand that remainders are the numbers which are less than the divisor, right? That is the leftover. So 2 raised to power 60 cannot be the remainder. You can understand this by using this number. Let's say I have 73. Again, 4 raised to power 1, 4 into 1 is 4. I get 3. Is this 3 the remainder? No, because the division is incomplete yet. 33. Is this 33 the remainder? No, because 33 is more than 4. So we multiply 4 with 8, we get 32, and this 1 is finally the remainder because 1 is less than 4. So same process goes in here. This 2 raised to power 60 has to be divided with 7 further, right? Now what would be our next step? We'll modify this 2 raised to power 60 and we'll make it 2 raised to power 3 into 2 raised to power 20, right? 2 raised to power 3 and 20 outside. So 3 into 20 is 60. This is equal to 2 raised to power 60 only, right? What is 2 cube? 2 cube is 8. 8 raised to power 20 divided with 7. Now I hope you can find out the remainder. You get 1 with 8 every time you divide 8 with 7. So it is 1 raised to power 20, which finally generates remainder 1. I hope you are clear with this. Let's have another number. Let's say I have 9 raised to power 70 divided with 7 now. This would generate 2 raised to power 70 divided with 7. Now, if I make it 2 cube, I don't have a number which I can write here because 70 is not divisible by 3. In the previous question, 60 was here, 60 was divisible by 3. So we wrote 20 here, but we cannot write 20 here now because 70 is not divisible by 3. So what do we need to do? We need to find a number which is close to 70, is less than 70 and is divisible by 3. Now if I look at 70 closely, 70 when divided by 3, it is 3 into 2, 6, 1, 0, 3, 3s are 9, we get remainder as 1, right? That means 23 is a number, or 69 is actually the number. 69, 23 into 3 is 69. 69 is actually the number which is close to 70 and is divisible by 3. So we can write 23 here. This 23 into 3 is 69, but we need 70 here. So we'll multiply this number with 2 so that we get 70 here. What would be our next step? This 2 cube can be written as 8 raised to power 23 into 2 divided with 7. Now we already know that 8 divided by 7 will generate remainder 1 raised to power 23 gives us 1 only. This 1 into 2 will give us remainder as 2. This would be the final remainder. I hope this is pretty clear. I can give you some more questions. 43 raised to power 24 divided with 7. 23 raised to power 24 divided with, let's say, 8. 73 raised to power 15 divided with 7, and so on. There could be many more questions like this. This is just the beginning. These are very basic questions. There are complex questions also, but we need to understand the basics first. Once we are thorough with this, those can also be discussed, right? Now, for any of the queries in this topic or any of the issues with this topic, I can be reached at this number 98722 70597. My email ID is anshul4cl@gmail.com. You could also like our page facebook.com/careerlauncherjalandhar or facebook.com/cllp. You can contact me on any of these and I can be reached for any of the doubts in this topic, right? Okay, thank you, bye bye.